keeping it real, you know what I'm saying?
Alright guys, welcome back to Canadian Ocelot. So today I am doing my first, well actually sort of my second, minigame server overview / update video. So why I say first / second is because December 2014 I uploaded the original minigame server until it was deleted back in July or August after I came back from Virginia, South Carolina, or Florida. And yeah, without that out of the way, let's get started. So this is gonna be I'll do these once a month. So right now is October 24th as of this recording. And yeah, basically here's spawn, right exactly in the center of the map, because we can now update that to wherever we want them people to spawn. So basically, the basic rules: obey all minigame rules, no griefing except specific minigames. And then YouTube series, this is going to be the first one up on the list. Helpers and contributors to the server. Some other sign space coming soon. Minigames list needs to be fixed, and a bell needs something to happen. And yeah, one other part of spawn is that it has a network of railways underneath of it that are going to be added eventually one day. So this is the first one. It goes out all the way back here, the tunnel so far. And yeah, it's just as an interesting way to get people across the world if I don't feel like teleporting people that day. So after that, let's go move on to the first minigame. Alright, we are with the first minigame. It's called Horse Race. That's just a temporary name. It might be permanent, but I'm not too sure. And then I have the rules like PvP is prohibited, no breaking the place in blocks, stay on the track, do not go on grass, snow, or away from track, no damaging other players' horses. And I'm gonna be, yeah, that's what I'm gonna put as it, I believe. And then how to play. I'll just do a brief definition to the 8 players. Tip: the next sign is a lie, the previous sign was the truth. Helpers, and I'll put the helpers here. So basically, once you spawn a horse getting ready up, I'm gonna have a redstone system here to count down. Once the race commences or whatever. And yeah, once they go around, they have to go around the track, jump or avoid some obstacles, depending. Like, I don't know what they call those things, I can't remember. Hurdles, I think. And we got some water, and we got a nice bridge to the map, and then so on, another turn, and another turn, and then it completes 1 lap. And then I'll designate to the other players how many laps there is in that certain race. So here's one last look at the horse track, and we'll move on to TNT Bow Spleef. Alright, we are here with TNT Bow Spleef. I just call Bow Spleef. Rules: PvP is not allowed, no placing blocks, can only break TNT with arrows shooting out of Bow Spleef bow, I know. Then how to play, I'll sum it up shortly, but you can pause to look at all the rules if you so to wish. And then tip: watch your step. And then the helpers were Colossal 91 and other teammates. I need to fix his gamer tag. And yeah, basically once you come down here, the players shoot bows at the ground, ignite the TNT, and then the TNT falls down. And eventually what happens is there's no surface area left in some locations, and players are gonna whoop-de-doo down to the bottom of the pit and die. And then the last person to survive wins. And next mini game, let's go with the TNT run. Ooh. No rules yet. This is fairly recent, this spawn area, but this building has been here for a while. So basically, the players run across the TNT. So then they eventually, once the lag catches up to them, Other players are gonna whoop-de-doo down into the bottom of the pit and go over Brahmes and me. And to survive wins. Next mini game is one of my personal favorites, and it is the Gas Blast. And how you play this one, just the basic rules: no breaking the place in blocks, PvP is prohibited, do not damage gas, and host only presses lever. And here is the how to play briefly if you want to go ahead and pause the video. This is a self-sufficient minigame, so there's no helpers. And then I'll put the tip right here. So yeah, basically how you play this game is once you drop down here, yes, you will survive with like the full diamond armor that I give you. You fall down here. Once it starts, host presses lever, which is me, all the time. Press that, the gas all spawn out, and then shoot the gas fireballs at you. Now what this does is it breaks the glass in order to ignite the wool, and at the bottom of the wool is a lava layer, so it incinerates basically anything that drops, which happens to be the players. And yeah, here's what the chests have so far. I don't know if I'm gonna add anything else. And that was Gas Blast. Next, we have something called Spleef, but this isn't regular Spleef. No. Spleef Gaston. This is 7-layer MCWE Spleef. That stands for Men Chop Wood Edition Spleef. Rules: PvP is prohibited, can only break dark oak wood planks, and no place blacks. Hopefully you understood that. You can also read it. Now I don't have the how to play or the tip up ready, but I do have the main helper, which was Accusing Sea Lion, Nomus Corporation. You'll see in the Hunger Games once I show you that. So here are the players. They get the certain items or whatnot. They also have the option to dye the armor if they so do wish so, with all the colors in the game except those are not loaded because this is fairly new. And yeah, let's move on to the 7-layer Spleef. Oh yes, I forgot to explain how Men Chop Wood Edition Spleef works, or Spleef in general. So basically what happens is players go down to the level here. Let me just show you. There's 7 levels, and once they go, they break the blocks and around or underneath the players. Then the players fall underneath to the next level, and so on until lava layer, where every player should die except for the remaining one who survives, which will then be declared the winner of that. Next, we head over to 7-layer Spleef. Now this is basically the same concept as Men Chop Wood Edition Spleef, except with the snow and shovel instead. Has the armor dyeing station, which I do not believe is full yet, and it also has the chests, which are not full yet. So basics is that. Sign isn't put up once again, and it's played exactly the same except with the shovel. So let's just look at the layers here. There we go. Just because these are basically the same except with the difference being of wood and an axe. Over here we have the design that I really need to fix. It's called Sand. Now I do not have this sign up because it really sucks balls. And how this one functions is fire charges fly at these blocks, igniting the outside. And once this happens, fire charges will let the sand release from above and below. So you might get suffocated up top, or you might have both happen to you, which the other one is fall down and die and burn in lava. And the winner is declared when the last person survives or the last one to die, in the case of if all players die. The next project, there really isn't a minigame, but it is pretty nice looking area thing, is the player records. Helpers needs to be updated. And what this basically is, on the Earth server even, I kept a record of all the players that were on it. And so did with this one. So I have like 6 people. I'm missing like 2. One is under CMH. because there was a duplicate sign and it was spelled wrong and whatnot. And I forgot the other person's name. So yeah, lots of space, even for Xbox One. Maybe if they make servers 16 players, I can play with people once I start uploading this, because the point of this is to pretty much have fun. I'm probably gonna put this on YouTube as well one day. So here were the moderators. And yeah, that's about it. Pretty cool place in my opinion. And yeah, let's go check out. So here's everything. Before I say that, Sand Scramble's like this little footprint compared to the 5 main structures in the horse track. And yeah, let's move on to the Hunger Games. So basically, let me go down how to play this first, since there is no rules to read off of. So once you start off, you can go either direction or whatever. There's going to be 2-minute grace period for you to gather supplies in various chests placed across the map. Well, not across the map, but across this minigame, which is roughly about 40 to 45% of the map. No, I said that wrong. 20 to 25% of this map. So here you can see we have a little habitable area, and we have the main structures, the skyscrapers if you will call them, over on this side of the map. So basically this is the office building, the main one. There's these sub ones. Here's the office buildings. They're enormous, as you can see through the window. I want to go inside. These are just for easy access. And the Ocelot Industries office. Next we have this, the shopping center thing. I'll go through this. This is the Ocelot Variety store, or just called Ocelot Variety. On the side of it, I'll just break that for easy access. There we go. And this is my shop that I set up personally. And then underneath, no, over here in this area is my storage facility with the bloody knob chest. And that's about it to my shop. There's also a few other ones. And actually, I think I'm a little more of a few. Under C-Mage's fireworks store. Try not to be negative about his design. He doesn't really build stores, but I'll let him build how he wants to. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so basically make your own firework. We got, yeah, I'm pretty sure these are the basic ones. And back here, create your own firework. Oh, yep, some dyes and everything. And then finally, we have the enormous floor. So there's, how many floors? Let me check again. So there's basement, 2, 3, there's 5 floors. 4 of them stick out of the ground. And here's the enormous line. We have enormous books, enormous dye, and enormous staff. So enormous staff, or stuff, has it's basically just random staff with the storage thing here in the back. Nice design. I do like how the desk is shaped, though. I really do like it. Doesn't go well with the ceiling in my opinion, but does look nice nevertheless. We'll move on next to enormous dye, basically a dyeing store, I guess. Well, as in color is not really dyeing. Here's the storage facility back here, and yeah. Wait, no, the last one. Here we go. Enormous books. So basically a bookstore. It's a little small, but I do like how this is expanded out there. I'm opened up to other people's designs and not just my own. Some computers here, I guess. Or there are computers up here, they look like. And yeah, that's basically a shopping district. No other shops are open at this time, but yeah, maybe in the next update video. After that, we have the library, self-explanatory. It's going to be pretty massive. 3 floors with a design I haven't done before. We have the park. I would like to think of this as the fountain and the skate park. And over here we have some houses. As you can see, I think 11 of them. 11, yes. And 2 stores that I'll let other people fill in because I'm open to other people's design, not just my own. So yeah, let me just run over the mini games real quick. Houses, more habitable area, the parks, the main area, spawn area, library, other building, shopping center, office buildings. I don't know what those 8 buildings are gonna be yet. Another store here, the other park, and yeah, let's view over here next. As the last part, we have some lakes and some little streams, or creeks, as you can call them, over here, with the little forest and a dam too that goes nowhere yet, cause not on Xbox One yet. The larger world, stupid Canadian dollar, goes all over the place, in a little house thing. And yeah, this is my Hunger Games. Next, we will move on to the Death Run. Now I'm just gonna fast forward this part because it does take a little bit of time just to get over to the area. And yeah, fast forward time. Alright guys, we are here with Death Run. Now just before I start talking, I didn't fast forward really. I went up to about 20 minutes for this recording, and the last one was 17. However, my computer was running at 59 point something FPS, so frames per second, and I wanted to downgrade because my computer isn't very good at handling 60 FPS for a prolonged amount of time. So I'm doing this one at 30, so you might notice a little bit difference. So yeah, in this mini game, basically, you have the deaths in this one who start the match and set up traps, like trap them in this little section here, and then set off the trap, which then are supposed to kill them or seriously damage them to a certain extent. And while the runners in this section have to try and avoid the traps or take the less amount of damage. So as you can see in this little part, there's 4 different sections with 4 different traps, and that's about it. So this is the maze. I'm not gonna go through it because I don't know this maze yet, and it's a sizable one. And then over here we have the parkour area, and this is pre-tested everything, so this is possible in case I do fail along the way. Yeah, right there. And then after the park, this final block, and then leap to here, and then to this section that isn't complete yet. And yeah, not much else to show you, other than this thing is at the southeast corner of the map, and is pretty decent in size, but I'll probably have to compact it so it doesn't take up too much of the map. And with that out of the way, let's head to the Canada thing that I'm working on. Alright, I fast forwarded that part because the clip seems to still be going strong. Here is the Canada thing that I'm working on. I'm probably just gonna put it Canada. Instead of an I, there's gonna be an A, because my original plan was to do Canadian Ocelot, except the sheer length of it was frightened me because I want the most amount of room for my mini games and them to be a quality standard, for me at least. So yeah, pretty massive this. Here's just one block. I think they're 30 tall, and I think these sections are range from 5 to 9, because how the map generates is that the eye seems like much farther away, but it's still about the same distance away. So I had to make some compromises in the design, and that's why this one is 2 blocks taller, because at this length, this one appeared much shorter on the map. And yeah, something I think I just realized during the last clip, I forgot one mini game. The other 3 major things other than spawn, villages, the red dot in the middle of nowhere, and the last thing that's like way out there. So the last thing that I forgot during the last clip, because I already recorded and watched most of it, is the parkour. Not much done to it yet, because I'm still trying to figure out the design and whatnot. So my plan is to start here, and then basically go all the way, and then end up to this one part of the map and by the sand scramble. Oh, whoops. And then do that. Parkour all the way past the arenas and whatnot. Oh yeah, I don't know where it's going. So it's right there in the middle between TNT Run and the horse race. And let's move on to my final and favorite project. Alright, so this is the final and favorite project I'm gonna show to you. Cops and Robbers. Now this is gonna be technically my 2.0 extension, because the original one was based off of Hot Crashes on the PC, because YouTubers used to play it on Cops and Robbers 3.0. So this is my second one on Accused and Ocelot on my brother's account. I made a few of these, but this is gonna be completed to my and anyone else's. So what could possibly go wrong? Now I do use kind of like the same architecture as the old one, but completely set different, as you can see. Well, if you haven't seen like my old one, when I used to record with my BlackBerry Play with 5 megapixel camera and my iPod Touch whatever camera, what generation? Yeah, the best thing to see is Scatter's Minecraft channel and search up Cops and Robbers 3.0. That's what my old one looked like for the most part. So yeah, here we have one cell. This is the only one that's complete. La toilette, s'il te plaît, oui les garçons, je parle français. And the sinks that people literally thought were the toilets. To the oui les garçons. And now I've added beds to my version. And 4 laptops. So yeah, nothing much really left to show you in this prison. There's gonna be, how many cells? Okay, wait. 4, 8, 12, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30, 33 cells. There we go. There's gonna be 33 cells. 9 along this wall. 12. And then also 12 cells. So yeah, I think there's nothing much left to show you. I'll go around the exterior of the building, and I think I'll finish it off there. Thank you all for watching my first minigame server 2.0 map. Basically because of my old one was deleted back whenever when I came out of the States, I think from Virginia and South Carolina trip, or from the Florida trip. So yeah, if I'm uploading this just because I'm gonna be later uploading this with friends. Once I pick out a day and it's like, hey boys, come on in, let's go play some Minecraft today. And then these uploads will start coming of these mini games. And yeah, once again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.